Truck drivers are up to 4 times more likely to develop serious prostate problems, and most don't even realize it until it's too late. Life on the road has a certain appeal: freedom, independence, and the open highway stretching endlessly ahead. But behind that image lies a demanding routine that can quietly affect long-term health. Among the most overlooked concerns for truck drivers is prostate health. Conditions like prostatitis, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and even prostate cancer don't develop overnight. They build gradually, often influenced by lifestyle habits that are common in the trucking profession. The important thing to understand is that while truck drivers may face higher risks, those risks are not unavoidable. With awareness and practical adjustments, they can be significantly reduced. One of the biggest challenges truck drivers face is prolonged sitting. Spending 8 to 14 hours a day behind the wheel places constant pressure on the lower body, especially the pelvic region where the prostate gland is located. Over time, this pressure can restrict blood flow and contribute to inflammation. Think of it like sitting on a soft but sensitive area for hours without relief. It doesn't take long before discomfort turns into a deeper issue. This constant compression can irritate the prostate and surrounding tissues, increasing the likelihood of chronic problems. The solution here is surprisingly simple but requires discipline. Break the sitting cycle. Stopping every 1 to 2 hours, even for just 5 to 10 minutes, can restore circulation and relieve pressure. A short walk around the truck stop or a few stretches can go a long way in protecting long-term health. Closely related to prolonged sitting is the issue of whole-body vibration. Truck engines and road conditions create continuous vibrations that travel through the seat and into the body. While this might not seem significant in the short term, years of exposure can stress the pelvic region and potentially contribute to prostate irritation. Modern trucks have improved suspension systems, but vibration is still part of the job. Drivers can reduce its impact by using high-quality seat cushions designed to absorb shock and relieve pressure. A well-chosen cushion not only improves comfort but also acts as a barrier against constant microtrauma to the prostate area. Another major factor is the sedentary lifestyle that often comes with trucking. When your job requires sitting most of the day, it becomes easy to fall into a pattern of minimal physical activity. Unfortunately, a lack of movement affects the entire body. It slows circulation, contributes to weight gain, and increases inflammation, all of which are linked to prostate issues. The good news is that exercise doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Truck drivers don't need a gym membership to stay active. Simple activities like brisk walking during breaks, doing bodyweight exercises such as squats or push-ups, or even stretching beside the truck can make a noticeable difference. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Even 20 to 30 minutes of daily movement can significantly lower health risks over time. Diet is another area where truck drivers face challenges. Long hours on the road often mean relying on convenience foods, fast food, and sugary drinks. These options are quick and accessible, but they tend to be high in unhealthy fats, salt, and preservatives. Over time, this kind of diet contributes to obesity and inflammation, both of which are linked to prostate problems. Improving diet doesn't mean completely overhauling everything overnight. Small, realistic changes can have a big impact. Choosing water over soda, adding fruits like apples or bananas to daily meals, or including nuts and seeds as snacks are simple steps that support better health. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as tomatoes, leafy greens, and berries, are particularly beneficial for the prostate. The key is to aim for gradual improvement rather than perfection. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Many truck drivers intentionally limit their water intake to avoid frequent bathroom stops. While this might seem convenient, it can actually increase the risk of prostate issues. Dehydration leads to more concentrated urine, which can irritate the urinary tract and create an environment where bacteria can thrive. Staying properly hydrated helps flush out toxins and reduces the risk of infections. The trick is to drink water steadily throughout the day rather than consuming large amounts at once. This approach keeps the body hydrated without causing sudden urgency. Closely tied to hydration is the habit of delaying urination. When drivers ignore the urge to urinate for long periods, it places unnecessary strain on the bladder and prostate. This can lead to irritation and increase the risk of infections. Over time, this habit can contribute to chronic prostate discomfort. The solution is straightforward. Listen to your body. Planning routes with regular stops and taking advantage of rest areas can make it easier to maintain healthy habits. It might require a slight adjustment in scheduling, but the long-term benefits are well worth it. Weight management also plays a crucial role in prostate health. Obesity is common among truck drivers due to limited physical activity and poor diet. Excess body fat, especially around the abdomen, is linked to hormonal imbalances and increased inflammation. These factors can contribute to the development of prostate problems. Losing weight doesn't have to involve extreme measures. Even a modest reduction, around 5 to 10% of body weight, can lead to significant improvements in overall health. Combining better eating habits with regular movement creates a sustainable path toward maintaining a healthy weight. Sleep is another critical factor that often gets overlooked. Irregular schedules, long driving hours, and tight deadlines can disrupt sleep patterns. Poor sleep affects hormone regulation and weakens the immune system, making the body more vulnerable to various health issues, including those affecting the prostate. Prioritizing rest whenever possible is essential. Creating a comfortable sleeping environment in the truck, sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, and avoiding stimulants before rest can all contribute to better sleep quality. Stress is an unavoidable part of truck driving. Traffic, deadlines, isolation, and long hours can all take a toll on mental health. Chronic stress doesn't just affect the mind, it has physical consequences as well. It can lead to inflammation, weaken the immune system, and contribute to unhealthy habits like poor eating or smoking. Finding ways to manage stress is important for overall well-being. Listening to music, podcasts, or audiobooks can make long drives more enjoyable. Simple breathing exercises or mindfulness techniques can also help reduce tension. Staying connected with family and friends, even through phone calls, can provide emotional support. Regular medical checkups are one of the most effective ways to protect prostate health. Many men avoid doctor visits unless something feels seriously wrong, but early detection is key. Conditions like prostate enlargement or cancer often develop silently in the early stages. Routine screenings, especially after the age of 40 or 50, can catch issues before they become severe. Paying attention to warning signs, such as frequent urination, difficulty urinating, or pelvic discomfort, and seeking medical advice promptly can make a significant difference in outcomes. Certain lifestyle habits, such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, can further increase health risks. Smoking introduces harmful chemicals into the body that contribute to inflammation and reduce overall health. Alcohol, when consumed in excess, can also disrupt bodily functions and weaken the immune system. Reducing or eliminating these habits can improve not just prostate health but overall quality of life. Another factor that doesn't get much attention is bowel health. Constipation can put additional pressure on the prostate due to the close proximity of the rectum and the gland. A diet rich in fiber, combined with proper hydration and regular movement, helps maintain healthy digestion and reduces unnecessary strain on the pelvic region. The reality of truck driving is that it's not always possible to follow a perfect health routine. Schedules can be unpredictable and access to healthy options may be limited. That's why it's important to focus on a few high-impact habits rather than trying to change everything at once. Moving regularly, staying hydrated, avoiding prolonged urine retention, making better food choices, and getting regular checkups form a strong foundation for long-term health. These core habits are simple, practical, and achievable even with a busy schedule. It's also important to avoid common mistakes that can quietly increase risk. Sitting for long, uninterrupted periods, relying heavily on energy drinks instead of water, ignoring early symptoms, and skipping medical checkups are all habits that can lead to problems over time. Awareness is the first step toward change. Once drivers recognize these patterns, they can begin to replace them with healthier alternatives. At its core, the issue isn't truck driving itself, it's the lifestyle that often comes with it. The job doesn't have to lead to poor health outcomes. With the right approach, drivers can maintain their well-being while continuing to do the work they love. Small, consistent actions add up over time. A short walk here, a better meal choice there, an extra glass of water. These may seem minor in the moment, but they create a powerful cumulative effect. If you care about your health on the road, hit subscribe now because what you don't know can hurt you.